Hey everybody, it's your guy in the sky, Armada here with a Destiny 2 video, the first of which on the Autosave Podcast YouTube channel. Today we're going to be going over one of my favorite builds for the Hunter Revenant subclass using the Salvation's Grip exotic power slot grenade launcher, which I think has kind of been underutilized or kind of looked over. Now if you notice, in just a sec we're going to go into the information about it. And this weapon is awesome because it will freeze your enemies, and then you can use the one of the hunter's abilities called Shatter Dive to destroy that. Now usually Shatter Dive is used with your grenade, but Salvation's Grip kind of allows you to, it gives you more flexibility in terms of, you know, moving around your mobility, if you want to use more mobility, if you want to use more stuff, and not put it in a strength to get your grenade back as fast. Now, as we watch the video, the gameplay in the background, you'll just see that we're going around, we're shooting our stasis grenade launcher here, we're blowing the guys up. It's just a lot of fun to use. That way, you know, you can kind of have options for your build. I know people have probably looked at this grenade launcher and thought, well, this is kind of stupid. Like, why would I just put these up? This just, you know, makes it so I can block off enemies, you know. But when Shatter Dive came out, I saw this and I was like, wow, I mean, Shatter Dive is awesome. I can go in, I can throw a grenade down, I can explode it, and then, you know, I have to wait for my grenade to come back. But in the Revenant subclass, if we open the details of it, now this is kind of where we see what we want to use. Shatter Dive obviously is what you use to smash the ground, blow things up, and do that AoE damage. The other aspect we're going to use is Winter's Shroud. We're using the Mask of Bakris, which allows you to slow the enemies when you dodge. Now this is just gameplay of me going through what I'm choosing at the moment, and I think we went with, we went with Whisper of Diffraction. When you defeat slower frozen enemies. Oh no, I'm sorry, Whisper of Durance is that one. And then we went with Whisper of Refraction, I think. This just allows our slows to last longer, so we do that extra damage while the enemies are slowed. And this also gives you plus 10 strength, so your grenade does come back a little faster. And as you can see, I'm kind of going through trying to figure out which one I like better. This is just me taking my time, figuring out what works best for me. And like I said, we're going to go with Whisper of Refraction for the second one, and we'll see what that is in just a second here. Alright, defeating slow to frozen targets grants you class ability energy, which will allow you to get that dodge back faster. Now with the Mask of Bakris, every time you dodge, you also get that arc damage buff. Now for that, I like to use different arc weapons for this. As we'll see in a couple seconds here, I'm going to show you what we can use, but I like to use, originally I went with like Anarchy, I went with Worldend? No, not Worldender. For some reason I'm blanking on the sword, that the arc sword, exotic sword. I think it's Worldender. Anyway, usually I went with that, but if you use Salvation's Grip, it allows you to get your grenade off faster and use that more of as like an AoE add clear kind of thing. Also, you can use things like First In Last Out, which is a arc slug shotgun. Now we know the meta right now is 2 slug shotguns and Anarchy. Now, I mean, in the raid you can definitely change that out to your needs, but you can use something like 7th Seraph for more add clear. You can use the Ikelos SMG. You can use First In Last Out, and then I usually like to have something like a 7th Seraph combine to get more War Mine cells. Maybe Heritage is good if you want to use something like an Ikelos SMG, just to get more damage when you do use that stasis shift. Now we're just going to go back to the gameplay. I'm just going to let the gameplay ride out. Guys, this is one of my favorite builds right now. I mean, I have a lot of fun using it. it's not going to be for everyone. You know what I mean? This game is all about options. There are a lot of options for each. I always go online and try to find new builds, and it's always fun seeing the things that people come up with in the weapon combinations, like the Warlock Thorn and the new gauntlets. You know, that they go together. It's an amazing build. But then, you know, maybe you don't want that. Maybe you want to use the robes to make your well get your well back faster. So I mean, there's so many options out there, guys. This is just something that I saw, I thought was a lot of fun, passing it on to you, trying to do some more YouTube videos on honestly, one of my favorite games of all time, Destiny 2. I've put so many hours into this recently, and I just want to impart some knowledge onto you guys. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. We're just going to let this gameplay ride out. It's going to do the rest of the Lost Sector, and then I'm going to show you a little bit of a public event that I did just for funsies. But if you like the build, comment, let me know. I'm excited to hear your thoughts. If you have any tweaks to it, if you have any other builds, I would love to hear about it and do a video about it. But as for now, thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, please share us out, and please subscribe. Again, this has been your guy in the sky, Armada, saying peace out, guys. Have a good one.